Mr. Chairman, you noted in your testimony the impact of supply chain bottlenecks on prices. Can you give a sense to what extent you assess that difficulties in the shipping markets and in port operations are driving those bottlenecks and contributing to high price levels in some sectors?
It's certainly one of the major factors. We're told by our contacts that retailers, for example, that are trying to buy products for the holiday season can't get the product. If they can get the product, they can't get a container. If they can get the container, they can't get a ship. If they can get the ship, it's at anchor outside of the Port of Los Angeles. So transportation is a big issue. Really that our supply chains have gotten all tangled up and blocked up. It's a big part of it.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And Mr. Chairman and Madam Secretary, as you know, Georgia hosts the Port of Savannah, which is the fastest growing deep water port in the United States. It hosts the largest single container terminal in the United States. We have additional capacity at the Port of Savannah. Broadly speaking, have you been in any meetings, principals meetings or National Economic Council meetings or discussions at a high level about surging governmental resources and ingenuity to solve these shipping bottlenecks? When I reflect upon the capacity, for example, that our Department of Defense has to project power and mobilize resources and execute complex logistics around the world, I can't help but wonder whether with a more hands-on and targeted approach, we could resolve some of these issues at major U.S. ports and in the shipping industry.
The National Economic Council is looking closely at this issue. They've hired someone who has extensive experience with logistics and supply chains to take a very careful look and to see what we can do to try to untangle these supply chains.
Thank you. Any recommendations to Congress would be appreciated, and if there's some emergency legislative measure that would allow us to tackle this problem, which is contributing to price instability and price increases, let's follow up directly about opportunities to work together.